kindness is the only durable asset that's free, that compounds when it's given away. And that's very important. I want to talk to you about something that's been building quietly behind the scenes for the last 9 months. We've been building something very special. It's not another program. It's not a course. It's a movement. The compounding kindness movement. That's important because we're living in a time now where there's a lot of division, anger, upset, rage, and poor behavior. We are a world full of people just trying to figure it out, trying to do better. But yet we get confused, and then everybody starts becoming the enemy. We don't look in our own backyard. So I thought that it would be powerful to go ahead and build a movement based on doing kind things for one another. And when we do kind things for one another and begin developing that habit and it becomes part of our nervous system, we automatically start to rewire our view of the world. So instead of being my precious little world, it becomes the world in which we all live. And we start to think that rising tide really does lift all boats. We really stop and be present with that. That is what we experience. So then the question to me became, how do we get there? So I thought about that. And for those of you that don't know me, my name's Christian Raphael. I'm a medical support clinical hypnotherapist. And for 14 years, I have served clients, helping them rewrite their identity in the nervous system to replace old limiting negative beliefs. Not worthy, not lovable, not good enough, stupid. With positive empowered beliefs that lift them up. And when it lifts them up, they feel better in their body. They become more balanced. The medical term is homeostasis. And when that level of homeostasis is reached, and there's no longer a fight or flight or what are they going to do to me feeling that's moving at the subconscious level, they start to feel good. And they start to feel automatically motivated to do more goodness. This was in fact studied in a 4-year, $3 million NIH study comparing drug therapy to hypnotherapy in the treatment of urinary urgency and incontinence. And in the long run, what was discovered is that hypnotherapy is not inferior. It's just as good, and in some cases, more efficient than drug therapy in the treatment of urinary urgency and incontinence, which affects over 30 million women in the United States of America. It was discovered that there's a mind-body connection. It's often said that our experience of life is our dominant thoughts manifesting. And our thoughts influence our body and how we show up in the world and what we do in the world. There's been a lot of study on this. It's been scientifically validated that there is a mind-body connection, and that thoughts are things and they drive behaviors. I was one of the 5 hypnotherapists that worked with the patients in that study. And what I recognized in that study is that those patients that had an emotionalized desire to heal and practiced regulating their nervous system and doing something positive for themselves every day had superior results. So what this has to do with the compounding kindness movement is that by habituating doing kind things for one another, we start to balance our nervous system. We start to feel better about who we are and what we're doing. And by building a community of people that do this, we can impact our environment in powerful ways. If you have the long vision, it's not just the environment locally. It spreads throughout the state, and then throughout the country, and then throughout the world. Imagine the ripple effect of kindness throughout your local area and spreading out across the globe. What kind of difference would that make? What's your vision of that? What would you see? What do you think the outcome could be? If you really, really stop and think about that, by doing kind things and habituating kindness, how that would affect your immediate environment and out into the world, that would be beautiful, yes? So in addition to that study, in being in private practice now for 14 years, and also being an associate instructor at the Hypnotherapy Academy of America here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, as well as being a clinical skills coach at that same academy, I believe the compounding kindness movement can profoundly impact people. Which brings me to my next point. I know that practitioners have been struggling. It's not easy out there building business these days. And I've been very fortunate to have a growing business and continue to do well. And so one of my visions for the compounding kindness movement is to bring in other practitioners that have some skill or ability that can in turn serve the community. And the community is formed by people just like you that join for free and want to avail themselves of services. And the way that you pay for those services is through kindness coins. And you're awarded kindness coins by doing things that are kind for people on the daily basis. You save up the coins and use those coins for various products and services. Services that may improve your business or your personal life. And then you may choose to hire one of those people that you're working with to do more extended work. The idea is that it's a community offering services to one another in a powerful way. Some of you may already know this, that Apple this fall is going to be releasing an upgrade to a program that will support the compounding kindness movement in a very, very significant way. You're not going to need another phone. You're not going to need the latest gadget. All you need is already in your back pocket to access the compounding kindness movement. Now on August 6th, about 7 p.m. Mountain Time, I'm going to be announcing this. Right now, I'm just putting this out on YouTube to give you a sneak peek. And in the comments section of this video, there's going to be 2 links. A registration link to go ahead and join the compounding kindness movement to get on board. And then a link for the live stream that's going to go out on the 6th, about 7 p.m. Mountain Time. So I want you to notice how all of this is feeling in your body right now. Just notice how it's feeling. And are you balanced or are you out of balance? You get to decide. What would you need to believe is true about yourself in order to make a powerful impact in the world, in a community that is based on kindness and serving one another? Because there's more than enough for everyone. So until next time, this is Christian Raphael, medical support clinical hypnotherapist. We'll see you in the compounding kindness movement. Be kind, be well, be a blessing.